Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1. Well, hello tubers. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. Well, I'm back to provide more updates on Carolyn's RV life and all her behind-the-scenes things that she does to persecute, bully, harass, and try to stop me from just using free speech and talking about her. It's crazy that she does that. I really don't know why. So if you recall my reference to her Twitter account and how she said, "Cross your fingers, 4 more copyright strikes coming up." Wrong. Fail. Carolyn's actually in jeopardy of losing her channel. If she keeps doing this, she has done this so many times, it's ridiculous. I think in an email she references she's done it at least a dozen times in the past, and now we got 4 more, so that's up to 16. Oh, they even warn you, don't do that. Hi, Carolyn's RV Life, or, oh, pardon me, I should say, that's a trademark name, I should say, Crapoline's RV Strife. Yeah, Crapoline's RV Strife. Got to make sure nobody gets confused, because after all, I'm a man, I'm a conservative, my channel doesn't look like hers. We don't want anybody to be confused that my channel is Carolyn's RV Life channel, because it's not. Her voice isn't even as deep as mine, even though hers is kind of like a high frequency buzz, like a 60 hertz thing. I don't know. It drives you crazy at times, her voice, but whatever, you know, everybody's got to have a voice. It's not her fault that her voice is like that. But anyway, let's get to the meat of the matter. She attacks 4 times, fails 4 times. Fail, complete fail. And let's get to the meat of the matter, why YouTube believes in me and does the right thing in this situation. So essentially, she's trying to say that me taking a small descriptive photo from her YouTube library is somehow a copyright violation. Well, how else do people know that I'm talking about that Carolyn versus a different Carolyn? It's a very, very, common name. Everybody's Carolyn nowadays, So I just use it as a descriptor so people know who I am talking about. I obviously am not her channel. I am not Crapoline's RV Strife. That is for sure. Nor am I Carolyn's RV Life. But anyway, we get to hear some of Carolyn's words in the email because YouTube forwards this to me and she knows that I get a copy. If she doesn't know this by now, she's going to know now, and she's going to have kittens while we talk about it. Because we love talking about free speech and using free speech and watching free speech in action. It's beautiful. Oh, can I hear an amen from you out there in the pulpits? Oh, boy. So anyway, she's asked, I guess she appealed the decision because they asked her for more specific questions that she had to answer. So, how was the market for your original work affected by this use? This is what Carolyn says. So how was your market for your original work affected by this use? These answers are drafted by Carolyn in the email. So anyway, I put them up here for you to read along with me. His continued use of my content confuses my viewers who think when they see my picture in a thumbnail, it's one of my videos, and so they're lured, oh, that's a creepy word, lured, into watching his content. Well, I definitely don't want to lure anybody. It creates confusion and doubt about my brand that I've worked so hard to build. He's a stain on my good name and uses my creations to further his own goal, which is to shut me down. Well, actually, no, all that is completely untrue, and we can unpack that. For example, there is no confusion. I'm a Canadian. She is not. She's an American. I am not. I am male. She is female. I have a deep voice. She does not. My channel's brand name is Line Screw 1. Hers is called Carolyn's RV Life. And I do criticisms and commentary, and I do talk about the RV life from time to time. Apropos, even vis-a-vis that I'm talking about her. Yes, I'm using legal jargon there, Carolyn. I'm sorry. You can consult your lawyer about that. And it doesn't create confusion. That's the point I'm getting to. And there's no doubt about your brand. Hey, Carolyn, the brand that you laid is the brand that you made. So you're going to have to sleep in that doo-doo that you made for yourself. Because I only talk about what you talk about. When you say you're giving away free tires and you don't give away free tires, and I call you on the deception of that, I'm just calling you on your ethics. That's it. It's free speech. Hey, you could offer to buy somebody a free Learjet and not give them the free Learjet. You could do that. It would be silly. But I would just say, hey, why didn't you give them the free Learjet that you promised? I don't get it. Anyway, That's just Carolyn. And so she's worked hard to build this brand. Well, she's not like a Procter and Gamble brand. Oh, she makes it sound like so many thousands of Chinese slaves have died to build her brand of cheap apparel or something. Oh boy, it's a reach. She's reaching there, folks. She's built hard to work her brand. She's built hard to build her. Oh, I can't even speak. She's worked so hard to build her brand. Oh my God. He is a stain on my good name. Well, no, I don't stain your name. Your name is as good as you want it to be, or as bad as you want it to be. It's all up to you. It's your choice. And uses my creation to further its goal, which is to shut me down. I have no interest in shutting her down. I want her to keep making super crappy travel videos. I want her to do that as long as she wants. She can talk about me even on her channel. She can do whatever she wants. But I have a right to criticize when her ethics aren't as transparent or as honorable as she markets them to be. That's it. It's called free speech. It's like saying, I think Pepsi sucks. And here's my reasons why I think Pepsi sucks. Come on. Carolyn, you got to learn to have a spine. Have a spine. You're a middle-aged woman. You don't have any more years left on this earth. Don't just try to censor people that disagree with you. Come on. Carolyn, I love that you disagree with me, and I want to protect your right to disagree with me. So why don't you protect my right for me to disagree from you? Anyway, getting to the second question here. Does his use significantly transform your original work, or does it serve the same purpose? Okay, her answer here. No, he does not transform my work at all. Sorry, I got to stop myself from laughing. And it serves the same purpose. He uses my creations to overlay his own narrative. Well, that's actually what a commentary is. A commentary, by definition, which becomes transformative, is when you actually overlay your narrative and commentary over somebody else's work. For example, if you put a Picasso in front of me and say, hey, Line Screw, what do you think of the Picasso? Well, what I'm going to say is my commentary and my own narrative. There you go, Carolyn. You actually didn't answer the question that they're looking for. It's about transformative use of copyright work. So anyway, she goes on to say, there is nothing transformative or valuable about what he does with the content he steals from me. Oh, she's using the word steal. I'm not stealing. It's called copyright fair use law. I didn't make the law, Carolyn. I just use it. I'm not stealing. Making an inference that I'm a thief is defamatory, actually. And she goes on to say, it only is meant to intimidate and bully me and my 134,000 viewers. Oh, how can my commentary, like I'm doing right now, explain to me right now, anybody who's listening to my voice, go straight to the comment section, and I want you to answer this very important question. How is my voice right now and my commentary and what does she call it, my overlaying my narrative, how is that bullying her and 134,000 viewers? Oh boy, if I could actually physically bully 134,000 people, I could probably overthrow the government of Fiji and call it the Line Screw One Republic. Yes, I could find a country, maybe Nicaragua, 134,000 people, I could bully into being my soldiers. We could call it the Republic of Line Screw One instead of Nicaragua, or pardon me, Nicaragua. For my Latino friends out there. So you get what I'm saying. How am I, by using commentary and invoking my narrative, am I bullying anybody, let alone 134,000 people, plus Carolyn? Oh yeah, I can't forget Carolyn. She's being bullied by the words that are uttered out of these lips right now. It's a reach, folks. It's a lie. You know it's a lie because it is a lie. It's upon its face. It's BS. Okay, moving on to the third one here. Does this use fall into an exception to copyright protection? Oh, in Carolyn's word, no. So in Carolyn's words, no, it does not. He's not using my content for criticism, news reporting, teaching, or research, as fair use doctrine outlines. He's doing it solely to intimidate, bully, harass, and gaslight me with deliberate and continued malice. He doesn't believe I should be making money as a YouTube creator. He's bullying me and stealing my content to try and run me off YouTube, plain and simple. Okay, well, we're going to work backwards on her claims there, and obviously she did not actually answer the question, because if you're citing a legal exception to copyright, you need to cite an example of what I was doing, which obviously I was not doing anything that I wasn't allowed to do. So, yeah, going backwards here, I'm not bullying. I've already talked about that. Stealing, we've already talked about that. I'm not stealing her content. I'm using fair use. And I'm not trying to run her off YouTube. I want her to keep making crazy videos. Oh, I love the crazy videos. I do not want her to stop. I do not ever want her to stop, unless she wants to stop. If she wants to stop, she can stop. But other than that, and then she, I love how she ends it with plain and simple. Oh, she doesn't understand that she's just editorializing, not even answering the actual legal question. As for the purpose is to try to intimidate, well, I'm not intimidating. It's just free use. It's free speech. I'm not intimidating. Right now, go back to the comment section. Explain how my lips, right now, listen to my voice. Listen carefully. How are these lips and my voice and my sound intimidating, bullying, or harassing, or gaslighting her? How am I gaslighting? I'm not claiming that she's like an alien from Gallo 7 and that she's here to insert rectal probes in all the RVers so that they'll obey. No, I'm not making those claims. That's a fictional claim, folks. I'm just using artistic license to describe that. But no, how can I be gaslighting? Oh, with deliberate and continued malice. Well, no, it's not malice when I say your followers went and made death threats to the Las Vegas repair shop where you sent your RV. When I say that, that's not true, because you even admitted that they did that, and that you have a responsibility to have them stop doing that. And I talked about that. How are all these things that I mentioned that are true that you've even talked about? How is that malice? I don't understand it. I mean, the things that you say about me as being a thief, and and your other claim, which you're going to get sued over, this actually only buttresses my legal argument. Thus, it's preserved for evidentiary purposes. Anyway, oh, God, I'm tired. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Anyway, I think the next video you're going to see, I will be boarding an airplane to parts hitherto unknown. So, little teaser for you. Not saying where, not saying when, not saying why. But that's about it from here. So put your comments down below about Carolyn's 4-time strike to try to take me down. 4-time fail. 4-time loser again, because I'm just doing the right thing. And obviously, just like I always say, criminal harassment is not acceptable to anybody, including Carolyn's RV life and including myself. But free speech is fair. So use that free speech and make that comment down below. And we'll talk to you soon. Over and out.
I got you, I got you.